Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, DBE certification. In this video, I'm going to discuss the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, DBE certification. This certification is generally obtained by companies in the transportation industry or in industries related to the transportation industry. DBE certification is a federal program that is administered by each of the state's Department of Transportation, DOT. The state DOTs are responsible for certifying DBE firms according to Title 49, Part 26 of the Code of Federal Regulations. This is accomplished by submitting an application with the supporting documents and typically includes an on-site interview. Only small business firms that are independently owned and controlled in both substance and form by one or more socially and economically disadvantaged persons are certified. In most states, the entire process takes approximately 90 days once a complete application is mailed to your DOT. The DBE program has the following criteria. The owner or owners are economically disadvantaged. The owner or owners are socially disadvantaged, including women. The business is a small business. The owner is a U.S. citizen or lawfully admitted permanent resident of the U.S. The business must be for profit. To be economically disadvantaged, you must establish that each individual owner of the firm whose ownership and control are relied upon for certification has a personal net worth, P&W, that does not exceed $1,320,000, not including the value of their primary residence. To be socially disadvantaged, the individual should be a woman or 25% or more African American, Hispanic American, Subcontinent Asian American, Asian Pacific American, or Native American. If not in one of these presumed classifications, the individual will have to establish through a preponderance of evidence that they are being discriminated against in American society. For more information on social disadvantage, I have a separate video just on this subject. To be a small business, you need to first determine what the primary NAICE code is for your firm. I have a separate video on how to do this. Next, you will need to determine what the size standard is for that industry. I also have a separate video on how to do that. To be a small business, your firm's revenue will need to fall below the size standard revenue for your firm's NAICE code. In some cases, the size standard is done with an employee headcount. In those cases, your headcount will need to fall below the headcount for your NAICE code. As of now, there is a $22.41 million cap on any applicant firm, no matter its size standard. Your annual revenue will have to fall below this cap. Being a U.S. citizen or permanent resident alien and a for-profit business are self-explanatory. However, there are a couple other issues that merit comment. 1. Out-of-state firms must first be certified as a DBE in their home state before they can be certified as a DBE in a different state. 2. Your state's DOT in most cases will reserve the right to accept applications from only those firms whose business activities are transportation related. So if you are not in a transportation related industry, you want to confirm that your DOT will review your application before you start to work on it. 3. You are allowed to apply as a startup company. 4. The application involves a very thorough examination of you and your business, including but not limited to the following. A. Any relationships it has with other businesses. B. Any immediate family members' businesses. C. Your personal background. D. Establishing your ownership and how you paid for it. E. Documents to prove the accuracy of your personal financial statement. F. a review of your company's key personnel and any affiliations they may have. G, your firm's equipment, vehicles, office space, and storage space. H, your firm's financial statements. I, proof of insurance and bonding. J, sources of any loans that the business has and supporting documentation of those loans. K, proof of licenses. L, list of current and past clients. In summary, the DBE application is quite thorough, but is a terrific contracting vehicle, especially for qualifying firms in the transportation-related industry. Thanks for watching. To further evaluate you and your firm's potential application, you can go to our website and use our pre-qualification tool, or give us a call. In about 10 minutes, we can give you a good assessment of your application.